The Bears offense ready to get back into gear. 4-0 through the first month of the season. Now Williams on first down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Well, the Bears did a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that.
Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. To throw once more. Here's Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll try and throw with Williams. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bears get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Williams now on 1st and 10. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys are able to extend their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and
the Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Williams. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Williams. He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 67 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. From the gun, here's Williams. And got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll get 34 yards there. Operating from the gun, Williams. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket, and when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws.
Onto the field now come the Bears. Williams throwing on first down. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And they rally quickly defensively after the grab, but he gets it to the 42. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off play action. Williams. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they, of course, will decline the penalty and just take the yardage on the completion.
And this defense, they've got to be beyond frustrated at this point because even when they're grabbing and holding out there, they're still completing passes.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to...
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Now Williams throwing to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Chicago, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home.